Let's look at this, because this is actually one of the other talking points, is that World War III is here. Also, is now that Trump has won again, are all these sideline macho fucks who dance to YMCA all just straight up going Lindsay? Yeah. This is World War III is here. I've been wondering when. It's here, kids. This is it. I guess fuck it then.
Coming to you from the entertainment capital of the world. If you
my recent shows, or you get links that you can use in the Root reaction.
By the way,
sir,
can I
Allyn Root.
Also, can I say that knowing this dude is in Vegas makes so much fucking sense, because he absolutely looks like an old Vegas fuck.
Hey, welcome to the show. The Root's on fire. Wayne Allyn Root's The Root reaction.
Wayne, we don't give a fuck. Let the motherfucker burn. So
here on RAV, coming to you from Vegas, the entertainment capital of the world. I'm the hardest working man in showbiz.
Does the other side of the room have any bookcases at all? I'm just saying, maybe spread out the love a little bit.
Certainly conservative showbiz with the fastest show in the history of TV. This show is conservative, patriotic talk on steroids, squared to the 1000th power. My command.
Wait, on steroids, squared to the 1000th power. So it's so all of its gains are completely fake. I see what you mean. It's basically a synthol political thought.
And central.
And if you don't know what synthol is, don't look it up.
Rootforamerica.com. At the top are 3 tabs. Watch Wayne on TV. Listen to Wayne on the radio. Listen to Wayne's podcast.
Get on with it.
I'm going to start.
Also, by the way, if World War III is here, why do I give a shit about any of this? Unless you're doing this from your bunker, I call bullshit.
Start with the same news I started with yesterday. And I'm going to start with the same news I've had in the top, I call it the Final Four, the top 4 stories in America on my America's Top 10 Countdown.
Great. Very excited. Get on with it.
On Saturdays here on RAV, I've not only had it in the Final Four, I've had it as the #1 story in America multiple times.
Could it possibly be acid reflux? Is that... I might be wrong, but I feel like that should be the #1 story.
Do Democrats hate Trump so much they'd rather get us in a nuclear war?
Excuse me, rather? Rather? I don't know. What would I rather? You know, Democrats, can you please tell me, what would you rather? Would you rather a President Trump or rather a World War III? I don't know. I mean, honestly, Meta, yes, bring my drinks to the drawing room. I'll be playing the grand piano while I rather.
And see American cities be destroyed and millions of Americans die. Then
or stand up for freedom. That's right. Cower, America. Cower like Root.
Let Trump take office. Is that what they're bucking for? Because World War III is here.
Well, then I guess we've done it. Fantastic. Well done, Democrats. World War III is here. So I will see you guys, I think, after the apocalypse, we'll be all gathering at Bartertown. You know where the site is. It's out near Burning Man. And I will be setting up the pig shit generators along with a couple friends of mine. And Summer knows a Tina Turner lookalike who did Legends in Concert. So, yeah.
And it sure seems like Democrats...
And we a pair. Raggedy man.
Democrats want us dead.
No. Why would I want you dead when I would rather you walk around in that jacket? Seriously. You look like the spokesperson for Pepto-Bismol's Don't column.
Anything would be better to them. They have Trump derangement syndrome. Anything would be better than letting Trump take office.
No. You're like, again, you're like, anything would be better than, I guess, like letting Putin take over would be better than losing the Constitution. Like, that's how deluded this fucker is.
So they're pushing Putin for nuclear war.
Are we? Really? I feel like we're calling his fucking bluff.
Ukraine, just yesterday, I reported over the weekend, got permission from Joe Biden to use long-range U.S. missiles. And
right. I think I have. Hold on. I think I have audio of that. Very possibly. Let's see. Is it in here? No. Yeah, this should. I suppose I should be. No, it's there. You go. Sunset. No, this one. That's music. Play. No, that's music. I need a. Certainly, there's got to be an applause sound effect somewhere. You know what, Wayne? You're just gonna have to settle for the same sound you experience when you wake up in the morning.
shoot them deep into Russia to kill Russians, Russian civilians, Russian soldiers.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, just Biden just gave him permission. Just start killing Russian civilians. Just do it. Mm-hmm.
They're going to die at the hands of American missiles, dragging us and NATO into war.
Wait a minute. I knew we had advanced missiles, but they have hands? That's incredible. I suppose it's just so they can high-five all the drones as they're going into Russia. Like, what's up?
World War III, and Putin is intent on using nuclear weapons. He's got the greatest nuclear arsenal in the world.
Well, if he's intent on doing it, why isn't he doing it yet?
It blows ours away. My friends in military...
What the fuck? Says who?
Intelligence have told me for 4 years now. The United States has, 30, 40,000 nuclear missiles, and Russia has like 30, 40,000.
Right. And you could blow up the entire world with like 35.
Theirs are all modern. They put all their money into...
Yeah, totally. Who's your buddy? Scott Ritter?
Modernizing their nuclear arsenal, and it does things that we can't even...
Wait a minute. I thought Trump got all brand new and rebuilt them and modernized them last time. Are you calling Trump a liar? Don't try to start making me like you now. You pusillanimous used car salesman.
Imagine that our nukes do not do, and we have no way to protect against it.
What, fly a long way and blow up? What do they do? Play Deutschland über alles as they're flying over here? Fuck off.
He's got the greatest nuclear arsenal in the world, and he...
Look, you don't even need the greatest nuclear arsenal in the world to destroy the world 10 times over, stupid.
He's ready to use it. Are we...
No, he isn't.
Insane? President Trump, you got to get out there now. You have 2+ months before you're president of the United States. And I think their plan is to let America get nuked and be under martial law and never let you take over. Okay, we'll be a ruin. Our nation will be a smoldering ruin.
Well, it doesn't matter anyways. Nothing he can do about it, right? He's not president yet. He's the president-elect. He's got to be sworn in January. He can't take power before then. So if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. You're fucked. It's done.
Like out of the movie Mad Max.
Yeah, it's exactly like that. Jesus Christ. I was joking earlier. And it's because assholes like this have like 4 cultural references and you can just count on them.
And you will never be president. Or option number 2, worst case scenario, if they can't stop you and you become president, you'll take over a smoldering ruin of a nation.
Right. What? Isn't that the same thing? Sorry. They hold on. They want the country like a smoldering ruin. Do you think anybody will give a shit who's in charge of a smoldering ruin? Right. Ruin?
That is in the middle of a nuclear war and we're all killing each other.
Yeah, there's no middle to a nuclear war. Nuclear wars are pretty fast. They're like the fastest wars that exist.
They just are willing to do anything.
No, if they were willing to do anything, he never would have made it to the election. He wouldn't have lived a week past it. You're a paranoid asshole.
To hide the crimes they've committed. And you know who I think's in charge of all this?
Hold on. So so your premise is they will let the entire United States get nuked rather than face the possibility of a court trial for what? For collusion with Burisma or something.
I've made it clear on my shows for the last several.
Wait, Biden can just pardon everybody? Like he doesn't have to be the biggest mass murderer in history. He can just pardon everyone. And by the way, he doesn't have any rules right now, thanks to Trump's own Supreme Court.
Years, Obama. All roads lead to Obama.
Well, and I guess, look, I'm not here to yuck anybody's yum, and you're welcome to whatever fetish you have. But on a political sense, that's not true at all.
Obama is running the nation.
No, he's not.
Joe Biden can't run a lemonade stand.
Well, then Obama apparently gave Zelensky permission.
An old man with dementia who should be dribbling in a wheelchair in a nursing home.
Wait, you can play basketball in a wheelchair in a nursing home? How high are the ceilings in that place?
Not running the United States with his finger on the nuclear button. He doesn't know what he's doing.
Well, it doesn't matter if he knows what he's doing. If Russia's making good on their threat, all he's got to do is push the button, I would guess. It's not a simple process. It's not a complicated process. It seems pretty simple.
Time he's in trouble, he looks for Jill and says, Mommy, change my diapers. I went poo-poo. That's your president.
No, that's your president.
I've been saying this for 4 years.
Right, and so far, none of this has paid off. We still have our rights. Everybody's still got their guns. I think the last law about gun rights was the bump stock ruling that Trump did.
That's your president. They change his diapers and they feed him baby food and they put him to sleep at night with a mask on. And around 6 o'clock, they put a lid on it. And then the next day he gets up and goes to the beach in Delaware. While Obama runs the country.
Because Obama wants the country nuked? We should be so lucky. And by the way, if Donald Trump decides he's going to come in and remove the rules about term limits for the president, good luck, when Obama runs again.
Obama is your president of the United States. Obama is the one that would rather have weapons of mass destruction.
Obama would rather.
Distraction, nuclear war, than let Trump indict and arrest him and put him on trial for treason.
Treason about what, asshole?
Obama's behind all the treason. Now Obama's behind this decision to let missiles made by the United States and All right.
Whoa. Okay. Do you smell almonds? Is Obama in the room with us right now? Because I got to say that this started out with kind of like run-of-the-mill, shitty, right-wing, maggot dunking nonsense. And now it is, at a certain point, I'm afraid he's going to get a call from Roseanne to tone it down.
Run by American troops on the ground in Ukraine, shoot at Russia and kill Russians. This is a provocation for...
No, that's not what's happening at all.
World War III, and they want it.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's already here. You buried the lead, motherfucker. If it's already World War III and Trump doesn't take office for another month and a half or 2 months, fuck you gonna do about it? Right? Tough shit. I guess prepare to die? What are you talking about?
A few headlines. Ukraine launches first missile strike on Russia with long-range American missiles, sending stock markets reeling amid World War III fears. Putin updates Russia's nuclear doctrine.
Thank God we can always count on headlines to address the content of the article in a patient and informed way and are not at all clickbait.
Mandates following U.S. long-range missile strikes from Ukraine inside their borders on Tuesday. It's a massive provocation. It's a massive...
Sorry, why is it... Oh, hold on. Why isn't Russia firing missiles from well within their country into Ukraine a massive provocation? Why is retaliation for attacks on civilian structures by Russia fired from within Russia a provocation? Because this sounds completely defensive. I think most people would argue that they should have done it a long time ago.
Escalation on both sides.
On both sides, yeah. So obviously, Putin is, wants us to nuke him. Apparently, Putin's trying to start World War III. At the same time, we're starting to. It's a team effort, really. That's what I would say. Is the thing about, if you really think about it, World War III won't be televised, but it will be a team effort. We're all going to pull together.
And Ukraine is not important to anyone I know in the United States of America. We don't give a flying F about Ukraine.
Well, then why do you care if we defend them then?
Ukraine's strike on Russia comes after Putin lowers his threshold for nukes. He says that if you strike inside Russian territory with U.S. nukes, he's going to nuke us.
Well, okay, that's okay deal. So he's ruling out a first strike? Sorry, so if we nuke him, he's going to nuke us. All right, cool. That's not a problem. We're good then. What? Listen to this asshole. Listen to this. Yeah, the Timu Alex Jones.
Putin lowers his threshold for nukes. He says that if you strike inside Russian territory with U.S. nukes, he's going to nuke us.
Well, I mean, honestly, fair's fair. I can't fault him in that situation. Yes, pretty sure if we nuke him, he'll probably nuke back. I think that's what that whole mutual assured destruction thing is. Tell you what, then that's fine. I think that's a fair standard. And if he nukes Ukraine or any of our allies, we'll nuke him. Fine. Okay, cool. Now, can we go back to conventional warfare where he's getting his ass handed to him?
Now, do I believe he's really going to send nukes at the United States right now? No. But
well, give him a week.
I think he's going to nuke Western Europe. I think Western Europe will get nuked. There's going to be a limited nuclear attack on some city in Ukraine, maybe even in Poland. Who knows?
No, he's not going to nuke Poland, you fucking weirdo.
And that's going to be the start of World War III.
Well, then he started World War III. Look, what are you defending here? You're defending a country that's fighting back against a dude who would randomly nuke Poland because he's getting his ass kicked in a war of choice.
And Lavrov warns
ooh, did he now?
That the West is escalating conflict just after Putin signs nuclear doctrine expanse into effect. So, Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov has described the nuclear.
Yeah, I would. I mean, I would either invest in a teleprompter, and take reading comprehension classes, or get an earpiece like you're an aging, brain-addled Marlon Brando. Just have somebody just say what you want. Tell me that shit again. When I'll push a button, and then you can tell me what it says.
Doctrine changes, and they mean that the Russian Federation reserves the right to use nuclear weapons in the event of aggression using conventional weapons against it and or the Republic of Belarus. So if we shoot, and we could mean Ukraine, or it could mean the United States, or it could mean Ukraine with U.S. weapons, into Belarus or Russia, he reserves the right to respond with nuclear weapons.
Tough shit. Bluff called. Fuck off.
And I mentioned this on yesterday's show.
Also, who gives a shit if he reserves the right to do it? I'm dead serious. Would that make a difference in whether he uses them or not? If he threatens to do it and then he does it, or he doesn't threaten to do it and he does it, or if he threatens to do it and then he doesn't do it, or that he doesn't do it and he never mentions it, who gives a fuck? What is that? What bearing does that have on people defending themselves?
Sweden goes full nuclear prepper as 5 million residents get pamphlets on how to stock food and prepare for nuclear war. And I understand that Finland is doing the exact same thing. They're up there near Russia, and they...
Yeah, because they're downwind from the crater that will be St. Petersburg and Moscow.
Expect nuclear war, and they expect fallout from nukes that could blow into their country.
They do that all the time.
Pollute their air and cause a lot of radiation sickness for their people.
Right. And that's not coming from the United States, is it? They're not preparing for those nuclear weapons. They're expecting those to land in Russia.
Folks, why do they want to do this? Well, first of all, I've always argued that Barack Obama is a
Jesus Christ. Whatever.
traitor to the United States.
Right. No one knows what the fuck you're talking about, you weirdo. This is like, you know what this is like watching this clip? This is like us practicing for dealing with our dumbest relative at Thanksgiving. Like the absolute dumbest maggot you have in your family possible. That watching a Wayne Allyn Root clip is a great way to prepare yourself for just the rando garbage that's going to fall out of their fucking face.
Barack Obama is a Manchurian candidate. How do I know that? I went to Columbia University with him and he was never there. I've said this again and again and again. And too many idiots on the left call me a birther.
No, I think bigot suffices.
Because I say this, why I've said nothing about Obama's birth in my entire life. I don't know if he was born in the United States or Kenya. I have no idea. But I know he was raised in Indonesia. I know he's raised as a Muslim in Indonesia. I know he went to Muslim.
Oh, for fuck's sake. And that's why I put a Catholic in charge of the country. Just to make the evangelicals feel more comfortable. What?
Public schools, and I know to go to Muslim public schools. I verified the fact with conservative investigators on the ground in Ukraine. I mean, in Indonesia.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
That
Ukraine, Indonesia, Kenya. Kenya? Sorry, what's the difference?
To go to any public school when Obama did in his grade school days, which would have been the 1970s or late 1960s. He's the exact age as me, by the way. Obama's exactly 63 years old. We graduated the same day from college. We graduated the same day from high school. Graduated the same day from grammar school. We were born less than a month apart. My birthday's July 20th. His is, I think, August 3rd.
Yeah, and he's far more accomplished than you. He became president of the United States. That's got a sting. You know what it is? Obviously, it's not your lack of intellect. It's clearly your fashion sense has been holding you back. You look like the guy who stays too long at a party he was too old for when it started. And I guarantee you're a spit talker.
Our lives are so parallel, it's strange, but
they're not parallel at all, except maybe you passed each other going the other direction. Jesus.
All I could tell you is we're so opposite each other.
That I believe. Yes, he's smart, accomplished, intelligent, well-spoken. Wouldn't be caught dead in a Pepto-Bismol blazer.
He was born to destroy this country, and I was born, I believe, to be a patriot and love this country.
You believe? You're not sure though? Yeah, you seem on the fence.
And so this guy is bad news.
And also, wait a minute. He was president for 8 years. He was born to destroy the country, whatever the fuck that means. And he didn't do it in 8 years? If that was his gig, couldn't he have just set it up so there's nothing Trump could do and he had to lose to Hillary, right? If that was the goal. For real.
And Obama has committed so many crimes.
Like what?
All of Joe Biden's bribery crimes and extortion crimes. Who was overseeing them? The Tutti de Capi, Obama.
What? Hold on. So, look, I understand people not understanding that if Hunter Biden is the bag man, it's not his money. So if he's complaining, Dad takes half my money, then clearly it means he's not a bag man, and or that he doesn't think he's a bag man, anyways. But now you think that. So who the fuck? So Hunter kind of works for Obama at this point? Jesus Christ, man. You know what? I don't understand why your numbers for viewership aren't higher.
The Don, Obama.
By the way, this video has 18 thumbs up. Dude's got 119,000 followers on here. Allegedly 2,000 watches on this. 18 thumbs up. You know what I think we got to do? I think you got to do that. Oh, I got to sign in for this thing? Fuck that. People signed in just to give this dude a thumbs up.
Don Obama. He was in charge of the organized crime group called the Obama Crime Family. And they...
It's an original name. I'm impressed. I I think it's a mistake to call it that because it seems like it would be easy to look up in the yellow pages.
We're over the Biden crime family, and I believe the bribes taken, again, it's an opinion show, my opinion, by John Kerry for the John Kerry.
Jesus Christ. Dude, can you not deal it? First of all, are you going to be talking about this shit the entire time we're in the bunker? Because if this is a zombie movie, we would all be taking, like, drawing straws and fixing the count just so we could shove you out. Good Lord, man. It's, honestly, I feel like he's just filling time at this point. I'm over it. I don't know. We're just going to end up where he's talking about fucking... I don't know, the Kennedy assassination was all set up by Obama's dad or something. And by the way, this is an asshole who thinks he's on the winning side, that he thinks everything's going to go fucking smooth sailing as soon as Trump gets in office. Yeah. I gotta say, I'm shocked that I can still be shocked. It's nice to know that I still have all my emotions left. I almost feel like some of them have burned out. You know what I mean? Where I've it was the Carter crime family that was behind it. Billy Carter's behind the whole thing. He raised Obama in a kibbutz, captured by some friendly Arabs. Right? What the fuck? Oh my God. Anyways, I love you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care of yourselves and take care of somebody else. And don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, share the show. And maggots, thank you for being here. I'm amazed at how quickly you guys started A, turning on each other, and B, getting demoralized by your paranoia about too many wins. Seemingly that's where you guys are, like, this looks good. I can't dare to dream. That seems to be where you guys are right now. And I got to tell you, if you're miserable, I don't care how it happened.